Driving in California is like playing the lottery. If you're involved in an accident, you might hit the jackpot by receiving a huge insurance claim settlement. You could also lose the lottery, losing everything you value, including your financial security, health, or even your life. Another way to lose playing this lottery is being hit by an uninsured motorist, in which case you may not get a dime. Now, if you are lucky and the person who crashes into your vehicle has insurance, then you stand a better chance of winning the lottery. This is because when you are seriously injured in an accident, there are a whole host of lawyers who are more than willing to take your case and attempt to negotiate a settlement with the insurance company on your behalf. Failing this, they will take you in front of a jury and attempt to have them award you a huge settlement. Unfortunately, there are often enormous disparities in the amount of each of these settlements. This is because these settlements range from those which are settled for a reasonable and fair amount of money to those that are settled for thousands or even millions of dollars more than the original settlement offer made by the insurance company. We could lower the cost of everyone's car insurance and level the playing field for every driver if we simply made sure every driver has adequate insurance. There's already a law in California that says every driver must have minimum liability insurance, but unfortunately this law is not being enforced to the degree that it should or could be. The fact is that there are close to 5 million drivers who operate a vehicle without insurance until they get pulled over by the police and are asked to provide proof of insurance. This way of enforcing the law is at best inefficient. So to ensure that every driver has insurance for their vehicle, we need to increase enforcement of this law. There are 3 simple changes that can be made to our present system that would help ensure that all drivers have insurance. The first thing we could do is to put the name of every driver who has insurance in California into a computer database. With this database in place, police would then be able to enforce this law by simply using technology that is already in place in almost every police cruiser. Here's a quick example of how this technology can be used to catch these drivers without insurance. The police already patrol the highways using license plate readers to check for stolen vehicles and drivers with outstanding warrants. By connecting these license plate readers to the state's insurance verification computer database, the police would then be able to instantly know whether a driver has insurance. If the driver does not have insurance, the police would simply pull the driver over and enforce the law. This would be quick, easy, and quite efficient. The second way to enforce this law is to check to see if every driver has insurance when they register their vehicle. The third way to ensure compliance with the law is by drastically increasing the penalties for all those who are caught driving without insurance. These 3 simple changes would help ensure that all drivers have insurance. Now, if every driver has insurance, this will help reduce the cost of insurance for everyone. Attorneys that handle cases involving vehicular accidents, especially those involving drivers who have had serious injuries, also increase the cost of insurance for all drivers. The way the current system is designed and operates is not only costly for all those paying insurance premiums, but for all those who must pay exorbitant amounts for their legal representation. Attorneys usually take cases involving drivers who have been involved in accidents and have suffered serious injuries on a contingency basis, charging up to 50% of the client's settlement as their fee. With our current insurance system, a small number of drivers and their lawyers are rewarded with huge settlements. This also means that everyone else must pay more for their insurance. We deserve an insurance system that provides not only less expensive insurance for everyone that drives, but also one that is fair and much more equitable when it comes to settling claims. Everyone with insurance should receive a fair and reasonable settlement for their loss and pain and suffering, without the need for an attorney. This new system will be redesigned in such a way that attorneys and their 50% contingency fees will be completely unnecessary. There are 4 components to this redesigned insurance system. Number 1, policy, quotes, sales, and servicing of policies. 2, claims. 3, the settlement of claims. And 4, the opportunity for all drivers who have been involved in an accident to appeal the proposed settlement of their claim. In this new system, insurance companies will be restricted to only writing new insurance policies and servicing those which they have sold. For performing these services, the insurance companies will receive a set commission for each policy they sell and service, perhaps 10%. In this new system, insurance claims will be handled by this newly created insurance system. It will take each policyholder who has had an accident through the entire process, from filing a claim to receiving a settlement, with the goal of making every driver who has been in an accident whole again. If a driver is unhappy with the proposed settlement of their claim and wishes to appeal, they'll be given that opportunity. This appeal process is designed to be fair and equitable for all drivers. It will offer all those who are unsatisfied with the proposed claim settlement an opportunity to seek a higher settlement by presenting their case in front of an administrative judge. Drivers who decide to appeal their proposed claim settlement will be entitled to high-quality legal representation. These legal representatives will present the driver's case to the administrative judge. These legal representatives will be paid a salary funded through the state's insurance fund. This means that they will be paid from a pool of funds collected from all drivers who have paid for insurance. To avoid any possible conflicts of interest, these representatives will work only for the drivers whom they represent and not the insurance system. If the driver is not satisfied with their legal representative for any reason, they will have an opportunity to choose another representative. These legal proceedings will not involve private attorneys or a jury. This new insurance system will be fairer, more equitable, and much less expensive than our current insurance system because it will eliminate the excessive profits made by insurance companies, make sure that every driver is fully insured, and eliminate the exorbitant fees charged by attorneys. With this new insurance system, all drivers will be allowed to reap the benefits of lower cost insurance in California.